Hey beautiful friends, Happy New Year. Here's the end of the first official week of the year. And it's the first video I share with you because honestly, I did not have anything in me. No energy, creative energy, not even willingness to really share any content. And as if you've been following me for a while, you know I don't share content just for the sake of likes and popularity. I only share content when I am called, inspired, because inspiration is the voice of the divine. It's the voice of divine telling me, share this message. So here I am, and I want to share many messages. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, because the longer videos go there. And I'm going to make a long video about what I think 25 is about for all of us. So for now, I want to talk about the exhaustion. The exhaustion that a lot of people have been experiencing. I was exhausted for the last 3 years. And when I thought I was done, December, I experienced a lot of more fatigue, exhaustion. And I was also experiencing more grief, more healing, more transformation. And I was fooling myself, thinking that I was resting enough. And then I got sick. I got a pretty bad congested head cold over Christmas break. And for me, a cold is never just a cold, because everything is energy. It's a process. And during those days that 3-4 days that I literally did nothing, I had some messages, some experiences during the night, when I get downloads, when I connect what you call spirit guides. It comes in the middle of the night for me. So I was blessed with that code, because a lot of wisdom was downloaded to me as important messages. And one was that perhaps I wasn't physically working hard, but I was constantly working here, constantly working on emotional healing, still treating healing as this achievement, as this thing that I need to do in order to be perfect. So I'm still working with the perfectionism in me that wants to be perfect by God as well, which is an illusion. We already are perfect, all of us. So I was here with the blessings of a cold, so I could really go deeper within and not work. That's why I didn't create any content, anything. And I honor my exhaustion. So many people, especially women, men too, but I'm going to speak of women. It's a different type of exhaustion. So many women are exhausted. And you know, again, if you follow my work, the core of my teachings is energy management. Because we are designed, I pray from this universal truth, that when we are connected, connect with Earth, connect with the cosmos, connect with God, we have incredible amounts of energy. I'm going to summarize all that by one word: aligned. That's one word for 2025. When you are aligned with love, when you're aligned with your purpose, with love, with the divine, which is this higher power, much higher than any of us, we can describe it, called God, source. When you're in alignment, that is your highest and most direct source of energy, of everything. When I was a trainer, I thought food was a source of energy. How many times you eat and you feel exhausted? How many times you eat and even eating healthy and you're exhausted? Then we thought, well, it's sleep. How many times you sleep 8-9 hours and you drag in the morning? It's not sleep. And you might say, it's hydration. Yeah, how many times have you been hydrated and you're still exhausted? Go hike in nature, time in nature. Yeah, nature's a great start. But how many times you went hiking and you turn around because you're exhausted? Exercise. How many times I started exercising 10 minutes into my routine, I tanked my energy. So all these physical things, exercise, food, sleep, even our thoughts or our psychology is definitely a big source of energy, more than food, sleep, exercise. But there's something much higher. I call this fifth element of energy. If the four elements are or mental or physical, emotional, spiritual, which is our purpose, the fifth is our energy field. It's our magnetic field. It's the field that is either in coherence or not in coherence. And when you aligned mind, heart, actions, your field is coherent and you have a ridiculous amount of energy out of the blue. So the more aligned you are, the more energized you are. So this is my invitation for this year, starting now, today. Operating from the truth, accepting the truth that you designed to have energy all day long without the need of caffeine, drugs, or anything. Ask yourself, right now in your journal, what is robbing your energy? What is in the way? Mentally, what kind of thoughts and beliefs, statements, meanings you're assigning to are robbing your energy? Because then those thoughts and beliefs are going to create an emotional state. If you're in any emotional state other than love and joy, freedom, creativity, that means you're instead of fear. And fear is the biggest thief of energy. Because then you have to construct your whole life. You have to be in control of everything. That's called anxiety. Anxiety wants to control everything to make sure you don't experience fear. But it's insatiable. And you end up exhausted. I would say this is one of the first top reasons why people are so exhausted. Especially women wanting to be the perfect mother, the perfect wife, the perfect CEO, businesswoman, whatever profession you have. Then you want to exercise, you want to have time for self-care. So you might be extremely depleted because you're not in alignment with your truth. So that's the mental part. Physical part. What kind of exercise program are you doing? Are you doing too much? Are you doing too little? You're not doing it all. So exercise needs to meet your life's demands today. So if you don't have the energy, if you're depleted, some types of exercise actually making you feel even more tired. And the fourth one, spiritual energy, is your purpose. It's your belief that something is in control other than you. But it's really your purpose. Are you living a life that is in alignment? Are you living a lifestyle that is in alignment with the person that you are? So that's the spirit. And then this fifth energy element that I'm talking about is the combination of all these four elements, these four aspects, that is creating a field around you that's going to help you to attract friends, a lover, money, ideas, anything that you might wanting. But you cannot be in a state of depletion and scarcity if you want to attract things to help you to create the life you want. So my invitation to you is to do the hard thing. Honor your exhaustion. Just honor your exhaustion. Meaning, you're gonna have to do the hard thing. Take a whole week off. Take 2-3 days off and go through a digital detox. No social media, no emails. Go to a cabin, meditate, read a spiritual text, pray, walk in nature every day. So how can you honor? Can you just start by taking a bath at the end of the day and honor? Because in this society of achievement, there's this myth that if you're not always being productive, if you're not always doing, you're lazy. No, quite the opposite. When you honor your needs and you give yourself rest and you start taking the time for some deep reflections of how you are out of alignment, how you're out of alignment with your heart, with source energy, with God. And the more alignment aligned you become, the more energy you will have, I promise. There's no higher, greater source of energy than the divine. The divine, you can call you live in alignment with your true self. So if you don't even know what your true self is, that's where you start. What is truth for you and what is not? Maybe people in your life that are not in alignment with your truth. Behaviors are not in alignment with your truth. This is the whole process of purification. You already it. You already deep inside, the aspect of you, your soul, is in full alignment. So what is in the way? All these layers, all these veils, they're coming from your personalities. They're coming from fear, from the masks that you put every day. It's exhausting. The energy that it takes to support, to sustain a personality of the doer, a personality of the perfect wife, the personality of the perfect mother, the personality of the martyr, the personality of the people pleaser. It's exhausting. And if you don't listen, your higher self is going to have to create an illness, an accident, a setback in order to get your attention. For me, it was a head cold. Hadn't had a head cold for years. And when I sat with that, I realized, oh my God, I have not stopped working mentally. I'm constantly doing. So 24 was about really destroying the egoic doer in me. It doesn't mean I don't do things, I'm on the bike. But it's the energy, when the energy of the doer comes from fear, comes from this lack of worth, lack of feeling enough, I'm gonna do everything from fear, and that's exhausting. So the invitation for this year is alignment. It's the end of fear. And a lot of my teachings this year, my courses, are gonna be based on that. It's the end of fear as we know it. So honor your exhaustion. Rest. Put your legs up. Go take a bath. Take some time off. Honor your needs. So if you get quiet for a few seconds now and ask the truth of what you're really longing for, what your needs are, listen and try your best to honor that. And I guarantee you will have incredible amounts of energy to work out, energy to create, energy to write a book, energy to start a new business, energy to have those hard conversations with your partner, energy, you're in alignment. Much love to you. Mwah.